Hi, everybody. Do you know where your shadow is? Mine's right here. Welcome to Goth Tarot, TFT, Tarot for Today, and this is Goth Tarot, my weekly show where I try to look into our shadow issues with a short collective reading. This week I will be using the Gothic Tarot of the Vampires. It's an unusual little tarot deck. I believe it's the Lo Scarabeo tradition, European style artist. Anyways, to the reading, we're mostly looking at the ideas of what is the general tone or pulse at this time. I call that the dark design. And then what is the adversity or threat to that, the dark threat. And finally, is there a way to kind of see or visualize yourself getting away or around that? And that's the dark vision. So I have probably, whoops, watch it there, not used this deck before for Goth Tarot. So let's see what we got. So as I said, the first card is the dark design. What is the theme of what's going on right now? And it's the Queen of Cups. So right now is a time that's very laden with emotionality, strong emotionality. Feelings are very strong, and they're mostly in the good area. You know, it's mostly about maybe trying to nurture or understand not only ourselves, but other people's problems. And so this card maybe has the quality of just saying that it's a card of recognition in a way for some goth people, you know, or for people in general, the fact that maybe people are seeing that healing and compassionate part of us or of you. And so we may now feel we are being called into service to that in a way. And on a personal note, I have to tell you that Banshee and I just got back from Convocation, which is one of the largest indoor gatherings, convention for, metaphysically speaking, everyone, but in particular witches, shamans, pagans, cometics, druids, heathens, all sorts of folks. And of course, we had a workshop to do on tarot, naturally. It was really Banshee's workshop. And then we participated in a community ritual with a coven of friends that we've known for years, and we love working with them. It was a community ritual, but we came back from that with this sense of feeling like, to some degree, there was a shift in a way, in that, you know, there was some sort of more active quality that was going to be happening with people reaching out to each other or finding and encouraging each other. A lot of what the theme of the convocation was about really addressed those kind of issues of not just a sense of longing really for community, but maybe how we find our way towards it. I'm probably not saying it exactly right, but at any rate, it was just a great experience, and I think a little bit of that is reflected for all of us, maybe, with recent events with the Queen of Cups there. So, moving on, okay, what is any kind of threat or opposition, adversity to that? And keep in mind, these are general collective readings, so they may not apply exactly to everyone. So take from it what you can, And this is the Knight of Swords. And so the Knight of Swords is perceived here as what possibly threatens the idea of, you know, your role as healer or nurturer. And so what that means is that maybe you could move too fast. You could move with too much energy and maybe bring an unintended or maybe hopefully unintended destructive element here. You know, the old idea about haste makes waste. That's always possible, I suppose. It could also be saying too that maybe just from a perceptual point of view, people look at you as sort of an interloper, not necessarily bad, but sort of pushing in to an area where maybe, you know, they don't necessarily feel your boundary should, you know, there's a boundary there that they don't maybe feel comfortable with you, you know, coming into it. It could be that. So moving on from this idea then, how do you see your way around this? And of course, it occurs to me too that maybe if this is about maybe nurturing and supporting and helping the community, then the threat to that could be that maybe there's a perception of from without the community that we're just too bold and daring. You know, we're asking for more than what we should be asking for. And there was a possible incident there that I'm not going to get into, but it may have reflected badly on the convention and or the idea of pagans being a part of society. So at any rate, what is our dark vision, our way to see around this? It's love. Love is the answer. You know, Crowley said that. The Lovers. Of course, the Lovers implies the idea that there is a choice. And so that's what that's saying, is that we have the choice to commit to our families, our communities. You know, it doesn't have to be a blood pact like we see over here with the bloodletting there. But, you know, it is a tarot of vampires, so, you know, you have to give it that. But I think that's saying that really make the right choice. Make the choice that says, I support love and I support a good choice here. You know, the Lovers is about choices, and one of those choices may look good, but maybe not really so good. Really choose virtue over never lasting long enough beauty. I'll just say that. All right, so that was the reading, and I have decided to give a shadow work in this segment, but I'm still going to do the Gothic night prayers that will be on this evening. It'll be on my channel, the Oberon Osiris channel at YouTube. I think that's at 9 o'clock. And then on our YouTube channel, the channel where you're seeing this, the same show will repeat at 11 p.m. Or it's vice versa. So at any rate, like I said, I'm now going to move to the shadow work portion, and we are once again going to use the Earth and Bone Oracle by Syrian Shadow. So the idea of shadow work is that we want to sort of see if there are qualities or vibrations or things happening in an area of our life where maybe we were trying to deny this idea or come at it in such a way that we really were projecting a negativity that was just really in ourselves. And that's some of that is shadow work is needed to kind of see our way through that. So I'm using this oracle deck to kind of outline that and then maybe give us an affirmation too. So here we go. It's stoicism. Stoicism. Peaceful, harmonious, receptiveness, manifestation. The only thing that matters is what you think of yourself. Another person's opinions is not an opinion. Think highly of yourself. You are extraordinary and a miracle. Take back your power and never allow yourself to think that others' opinions of you matter more than the opinion of yourself. Every time you are upset because of what somebody else says about you, ask yourself, is what they think of you more important than what you think of yourself? Stop needing approval. It's those who do not care about receiving approval that get it. Endeavor to live the life that you have imagined for yourself. The opposite of more is enough. Be mindful to stay in your power by believing that you are enough and you have enough, rather than constantly needing or wanting more, because you are enough and have more than enough. What can you give that others want or find valuable? Hope is openness to surprises. Life will always bring good things as surprises if you believe it will, and learn to be conscious about your response to challenges. I am so happy and grateful because I am a magnet for miracles. I breathe light in. I am powerful. I make a positive difference in this world. So that was, once again, Syrian Shadow's Earth and Bone Oracle. I highly recommend it for the shadow work. And I think it was just, kind of gorgeous in a way. I think it goes with the experiences I related about my weekend, but also, what's going on here in the cards too, that sometimes, it don't come easy. And we have to keep on keeping on. We are here for a reason. We're here to help each other. The Queen of Cups, compassion. We don't always have exactly the skill levels that we need to do all this stuff. And I don't want to say who, but just recently, a person who I consider, to be moving on towards being an elder in her community, somebody I've known for over 20 years, about 20 years. And they asked for my assistance with helping to uncross somebody who feels they've been cursed. And we talked about the situation, and I gave them some information, and it was kind of interesting because I really didn't think what I gave them was necessarily anything beyond what they probably had themselves, but I appreciated being asked and being involved in it that way. And I think we just do that. We continue to use a good pace, the Knight of Swords, not to intrude, but maybe to wait to be asked, and we make the right choice, the choice of love and being helpful. So that's it for Goth Tarot this week. And we're going to see you live for the first time in nearly 2 weeks, I guess, on tomorrow, on Thursday, at our live stream, our regular hour time at 7 to 9 p.m. So do join us. It's been a while. We'll love to get back to things normal, but also to watch my show on Friday at 7 a.m. It's the Outlook on the Emotional Exchanges. And then Saturday we will have a happy hour, so watch our happy hour. I think we're giving a birthday reading for a special friend of ours, so hopefully they'll tune into that, or they'll always be able to get it through the stream. And then, of course, Sunday brings Banshees Material Matters, and also another live stream. It's normal time Sundays from 2 to 4 p.m. So this was Oberon. This is Oberon. I haven't passed yet. Saying thank you for watching Goth Tarot. And don't forget to watch Goth Tarot Night Prayers this evening. Catch it whenever you can. Use it to tuck yourself in. All right. Bye, everyone.